Do you have big DIY dreams for your home but think it's too complicated? I'm Philip, AKA Philip or Flop, and I'm here to help. Wow, this is a big space, guys. I'm ready to bring show-stopping makeovers to life in just one day, one family at a time. Let's go bring them in. It's a lot different, isn't it? It's a lot different. And we are done.
Oh my God, I'm seriously gonna cry.
With the right tools, I'm here to show you that anything is possible.
This does not feel like our space at all.
This is Dream Room in a Day. Kathryn and Brad have really done a great job customizing their home, but they have 2 daughters now. Their hands are really full, and there's one space that they haven't gotten to yet.
My name is Kathryn.
And I'm Brad.
And we have 2 daughters, Ava and Juniper Grace. We do lots of walks together, go to the playgrounds. We try to go out to eat, but that's hard with little ones.
We've been here about 5 years, and along the way I've been trying to do DIY projects and turn it from a house into a home.
We added some accent walls throughout the house. We upgraded some of the trim. We did as much
Yeah, did
as
some
we could.
flooring and cabinets and countertops. And,
Yeah.
lots of fun things.
Yeah, now that we have 2 kids, it's really hard. One person will have to watch the kids and then one person will try to get stuff done. So it's a lot of like divide and conquer, and it's working around nap times, and so we don't really have a lot of time to actually do much anymore. But we still really want to, and we have a lot of projects we need to finish too.
This way.
We really needed Philip's help to do a room for her. It was like really the only room that we hadn't touched at all in the house. It's a nice, yeah, I know. Here, come here.
Yeah.
It's got like good light, it's a good size, it's just like very plain. We just kind of got a crib and stuck it in there and have made it work up until now.
With the first kid, we had a lot more time to prepare a room, and not so much this time around.
Yeah.
I'm at Kathryn and Brad's today, and I'm really excited. I'm working on a nursery for them, and I haven't worked on a nursery since I did my own daughters 8 years ago. Let's go check out the space.
Hey,
Hey Kathryn, hey Brad, how you doing?
Good.
I heard your baby sister needs a new nursery.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We're so excited to see you. Come on in.
Thanks, let's go check it out. All right, looks like Ava's tucking herself into bed for the evening, but I'm noticing that Juniper has like the biggest crib mattress that I've ever seen. What's going on right here?
Yeah, the crib was a free hand-me-down, and we don't have a way to attach the front, so we kind of just push the bed up to it, and we have like a pillow wall that we do when she needs to go to sleep.
Are you starting to roll around now though? You need
She is, yeah.
a proper crib.
Yeah, she does.
This is a really nice space. Beautiful light coming in. I think this wall is gonna be perfect for the crib. We can do something really fun, some feature wall, and I think we're gonna put a little bit more color on all the walls as well.
That sounds great.
Y'all aren't afraid of color?
No, everything was just kind of painted beige by the builders, and we hadn't really touched it at all. We were just using it as our old guest room.
Okay, and I think you said something about wanting to freshen up the ceiling as well?
Yes, we don't really like the builder beige that they put everywhere.
Okay, I think we can get that a lot brighter as well.
Okay, great.
Tell me a little bit about y'all's style. What do you envision for the room?
We definitely would like it to be like really fun, you know, for a little girl. We like the idea of more color, maybe like a little bit whimsical. Well, since her name is Juniper, we thought maybe some greens or blues, like the juniper plant could be pretty in there. Just something to make it a little bit more special for her, and unique.
Awesome. Okay, well I think I have a couple really nice pieces in mind, both the crib, storage, seating, and everything like that. So I'm excited to get started.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Philip's plan for the space sounds like exactly like what we were hoping for. And what you were hoping for too. Yeah.
Their daughter Juniper's nursery is just being kind of pieced together, and the crib isn't even really functional. Once we get the furniture out, the room's a great blank space. I'm really gonna tap into a little bit of a whimsical feel for this room, bringing in decor pieces and furniture that make it a special place for her. I'm gonna start by painting the ceiling. The walls are gonna be a really nice light green color called Pinch of Pistachio. And then I'm gonna put a feature wall with some board and batten on the main wall in the room. In their home, the builder painted everything one single color, a beige color. I think we can really freshen up the space, make it feel even brighter by painting the ceiling white. All right, so you say you guys need a ceiling refresh, and I think I agree. It's good to do every once in a while anyways, right? So I'm gonna give you a couple ceiling painting tips. Most importantly, the paint, right? We wanna make sure we use a flat paint so we hide any imperfections, right? We also wanna make sure that we do the ceiling first before we do the walls, right? We're gonna do these later.
Okay.
We don't want any drips or speckles getting onto our freshly painted walls,
Okay.
right? And then finally, when we're rolling this, the slower we go, the less paint speckles we're gonna get back in our face. So we're just gonna take it nice and smooth, and we're still gonna knock it out fast.
Okay.
You ready?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
I thought it was really useful when you're painting the ceiling, for one, how it's gonna like brighten the space up so much from how it was just kind of the builder-beige color before to now being bright white.
All right, we're ready. We're putting Glidden's Delicate White on the ceiling. One of the big things is if your paint is dripping off at this point, you put too much, and it's just gonna immediately start dripping on the floor. So make sure it's not dripping. All right, we're gonna move it over here. And then, like I said, not too fast, not too slow, right? And we're not gonna drop a lot of paint on the floor. Really gonna brighten up the ceiling, isn't it?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, here you go. You can load it up.
Okay. It was also good to learn about not overloading the roller so that you don't get paint drips everywhere, because I've definitely tried to paint ceilings before and I've gotten covered in paint, so that was helpful.
So you're gonna do overlapping passes. Every pass is about, overlapping the roller about 50%.
Okay.
When you walk onto the brush aisle, there's a lot of different choices, and sometimes they even look similar. But if you look closely at the packaging, this one says soft and this one says firm. When you start off painting a room, taping it off can be a huge hassle. So if you like to cut in by hand, you want to pick that firm brush. Firm brush really has nice firm bristles, which when you're cutting in allows you to get that really crisp line. It does feel nice. Board and batten is a pretty simple DIY project that can really elevate your space. It's just a few pieces of 1x trim material nailed to the wall. Board and batten's a really popular feature wall accent. I think it's gonna look great behind the crib. I picked up some finger jointed pine this morning from 84 Lumber. Really high quality wood. This is a 1x3 size, perfect proportion for this wall. Have you done any trim work in the house before?
Yeah, a little bit here.
Okay, so you're a nail gun expert.
Yeah, something like
All right, let's get some trim up on the wall. Instead of using a bubble level, I pull out my laser level, and I've already made the marks, so basically what we're gonna do is just line up the laser with the mark, put the batten up on the wall, make sure it's level, and then we're gonna nail it up.
So with the board and batten, I really liked the laser level tip that he gave. I've spent a lot of time trying to line things up perfectly level, and that'll make things go a lot faster.
After we get that bottom one in, we just work our way up, making sure that we stay lined with that laser. Good? Take it away. There you go.
Philip made the whole process seem really easy from start to finish, from getting the lumber to the nail gun to finishing everything up.
Brad, this looks great. I'm gonna finish it up for you though. When you go join the girls, in a few hours we're gonna bring you back. The whole room's gonna be transformed. What do you think about that?
That's awesome.
All right, let's do it.
Having somebody come in and finish it in a day is awesome.
I think this room's really gonna be able to grow with Juniper. The design works for a crib, but also for a full-size bed. With the paint colors, the backdrop, we're bringing in a lot of nice pieces. Not only just the crib, but also a really beautiful rocker, rug, dresser. It's gonna be a really well-designed space for Juniper, but also mom and dad are gonna love it as well. Before we got in here, it kind of felt like Juniper was just living in a guest bedroom, and now she has an actual nursery. Juniper's nursery's ready. You want to come see it?
Oh, Ava, you want to go see the room? Let's go see.
All right, come on, guys.
Let's go see. Oh my goodness. Look, it's so pretty. Look
What do you think, Juniper?
You like your room?
What do you think? Do you love it? I think she loves it.
Oh my gosh, we love it. We love it so much. It's so beautiful. It's so perfect for you, don't you think?
We have a brand new functioning crib.
I love it. You want to get in the crib?
I think we did a pretty good job on that board and batten wall, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
it looks really good.
Finished up really, really nice.
Yeah.
My favorite part is the accent wall with the board and batten. I just love how it came together.
The color is really nice.
You like it?
It's perfect.
Pinch of pistachio. I think it describes it pretty well, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. My favorite part of the room, I think, is all the decor, all the furniture, and how it goes together, and all the colors.
Check this out. Isn't that a statement piece?
Yeah, that's super nice. I love that.
I think that Kathryn and Brad are breathing a big sigh of relief that this space is done. A nice place to rock with Juniper. Yeah, test it out. Juniper, you want to rock?
Oh yeah, that's nice. You want to come sit?
Let's try it out.
Okay. What do you think?
She says, okay, I can do this. My favorite part was Ava's reaction. She is just so excited for her sister. Do you like your sister's nursery? Yeah.
I think she likes to crib a lot. And the ceiling being white makes a really huge difference.
It really helps as well. If we wouldn't have repainted that, it would have brought down the brightness for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we're very excited for Juniper to have a finished room that she can use and she can grow up in and make all kinds of memories in.
I mentioned before, I haven't worked on a nursery for about 8 years since I did my last daughter, so this was just so much fun to do for you guys. I hope you love it, and I hope she grows up to love it as well.
I think she will. We really love it. Thank you so much, Philip.
Well, thank you for having me.
I think the first thing we'll probably do in the finished room is put her down for a nap.
That's a dream room with room to grow.
Thank you, Philip.
It's awesome.